Good evening, folks. Bit of a serious one tonight. I've been doing a bit of research into. I've had quite a response from some of our younger members who just want to talk, and I was thinking of setting up a phone line. Now, I spoke to a woman the other day who had done a similar thing with. Well, actually, it was drugs. She did a drugs advice line, which she voluntarily manned and ran from her home for 7 years, but obviously there's an awful lot of implications, and particularly when you're working with children, there's all sorts of qualifications and all sorts of things you need to take into consideration. You need to be properly trained and appropriately trained. In the UK, and I'm sure America has a similar thing, but in the UK, anybody who has any concerns about anything can contact Childline completely free, and the number is 0800 1111. But having looked into this over the weekend, as I say, having spoken to my friend, I've been doing a bit of looking up online. I'm going to look into doing a bit of training, to help any of you that can. It may well be that there are courses available for me next year. I've looked into that when I go to uni. But in the meantime, I'm here for anybody that wants to chat. But if you want to, in the UK, access this service, childline.org.uk. Now, Childline was set up by a lady called Esther Ranson, and she really blew child sex abuse out of the water because it was a complete no-no to talk about, and it's unsavoury, but it happens, it goes on there, and there are many of us have survived, and we all have to live our lives. This is a service that I would have loved to help me. We have talk, you can chat or email chat, or you can call, but there's also fun and games, and there's also information on everything from self-harming, abuse and safety, as you can see here, bullying, all sorts of life issues, friends, online and mobile, feelings and emotions. There's all sorts of things that you can access here. Just pick something out at random. I'm trying to move the phone. Summer holidays, your future. Well, it wouldn't be very exciting. Friends, something to do with friends, and it'll bring you up a load of advice. So you don't actually have to talk. There's peer pressure and all sorts of things that affect children, and it's a hard enough place, isn't it, now to live the world? But it's quite user friendly, and it's really easily accessible. It's completely anonymous and completely confidential, and if you do speak to anybody here, they'll be fully trained to deal with your inquiries. So that was just a wee note for anybody that's not really sure, and the address is childline.org.uk, and I'm still here for any of you. Love you all. Have a good night. Bye.